Look at any popular product online, and you are immediately hit with a wall of text. You might see 5,000 reviews, split evenly between people who love the item and people who claim it ruined their week. E-commerce platforms display these endless walls of contradictory opinions because high engagement keeps you on the page. The sheer volume makes it impossible for a human to accurately weigh every pro and con. But you no longer have to read them manually. You can use artificial intelligence to scan thousands of reviews and extract the exact flaws of any business or product. We are going to look at exactly how large language models aggregate consumer sentiment. Large language models are advanced AI systems trained to understand and generate human text, and they can expose these hidden issues in seconds. By learning how these extraction systems work, you skip the noise and make purchasing decisions based on hard, synthesized data, rather than reading fatigue. Step 1 is to ignore the overall star rating. Instead, scroll past the numbers and locate the AI-generated review summaries, now native to platforms like Amazon and Google Maps. This chart compares how different models handle 3-star reviews. Notice the high failure rate, nearly 65%, for standard statistical models. This happens because of the neutrality gap, a phenomenon where a single 3-star review contains complex, balanced lists of both pros and cons that basic algorithms misinterpret. To fix this, the LLM reads the actual context of the text. If someone writes, "The food was okay, but the wait was an hour," the AI recognizes that in the restaurant industry, a 1-hour wait is a severe negative that outweighs an okay meal. It captures the underlying intent rather than just tallying up positive and negative words. Platforms like Google then apply a process called grounding. Grounding is a technique that connects an AI's generated summary directly to real-world, up-to-date venue data, like current operating hours or venue policies, to verify accuracy. Relying on the synthesized text instead of the math gives you an immediate, highly accurate snapshot of what previous buyers actually experienced. Step 2 is to use the clickable feature tags located right next to those summaries. You will see these labeled with specific traits, like wait time or battery life. These tags are generated through aspect-based sentiment analysis, or APSA. APSA is a fine-grained natural language technique that identifies specific features within a text and the exact sentiment directed toward them. When the system scans a sentence, it isolates the specific product feature in one color and extracts the phrase describing the complaint in another. This completely separates the two ideas. The AI evaluates these isolated phrases independently. This allows it to recognize that a customer loved a restaurant's ambiance, but hated the service speed, pinpointing the specific downside. Clicking the wait time tag instantly filters out the broad, unhelpful praise and surfaces only the targeted complaints related to that exact issue. A 5-star average can easily hide a terrible return policy. Breaking reviews down by aspect ensures that a generally positive consensus does not mask the one specific flaw that matters to you. Step 3 is to run your own custom query. You can take the URL of a product or business, drop it into a standalone AI chat tool, and ask directly, "What is the primary downside mentioned in these reviews?" This schematic shows how the AI finds that answer using a retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, pipeline. A RAG pipeline is a framework that improves an AI's response by actively searching a specific database for relevant information before generating an answer. In Step 1, a semantic search node scans the database to pull only the negative and critical data chunks. Then we move to the synthesis stage. The system takes those isolated negative chunks, consolidates them, and processes the text to output a single, coherent answer to your prompt. Sometimes the retrieved data contradicts itself. Directly prompting a RAG pipeline extracts specific risks that pre-written summaries might overlook, providing a more targeted list of potential points of failure. There is a risk to this process. AI summarizers are prone to algorithmic overgeneralization, which happens when a system presents a single, isolated negative experience as a universal truth for every customer. A model might hallucinate a problem that doesn't exist, or it might grab a complaint about slow shipping from 5 years ago and present it as a current, ongoing issue. Your primary defense is to demand traceability. Traceability is an interactive feature that links the AI's generated statements back to the exact source documents that informed them. Always ask the tool to cite its sources, and click those links to read the original text yourself. Once you click through to the original review, check the date and look for a verified purchase badge. This confirms the complaint is both recent and from a real customer. Accepting an AI summary at face value leaves you vulnerable to bad data. Cross-referencing the machine's logic with the raw source material ensures you are making a secure, informed decision. You now have the exact sequence required to isolate product flaws. You can parse massive amounts of feedback without having to manually read hundreds of individual comments. Targeted extraction replaces manual scrolling with a precise geometric grid of categorized feedback, isolating relevant data points automatically. The next time you shop online, apply this protocol. Skip the star ratings, click the aspect tags, and prompt an AI to pull the negative data directly. Mastering these extraction and verification techniques creates a faster, more analytical path through the modern digital marketplace.